Hiya, Paradigm here, and we are getting back into Pokemon Leaf Green. I am now full of tacos. I thought you all needed to know that. I was so desperate for them at the beginning of the last episode. Quick, heal me! And then we shall continue onward! Sorry, my microphone is being a little bit stupid. Oh, no, I don't. I'm not tired. Aww. I look like her little sister. Now I'm even happier that I left Maneki with her. What's down here? Suddenly kitty. Oh, right. There's berries in these trash cans. Yes! Woo! Alright, so that takes care of all of that. I guess we're going up now. Woo! Our adventure in the SSN continues! Oh, the Snorlax! Who shall be the bane of our existence at some point. Oh, this looks like it's going to be some battles. Yeah! Maybe if I run fast enough! It doesn't work that way. Ashen and Dale would like to battle! Oh, you actually fished up good things, so I was kind of hoping for like a billion magic hearts. Oh no, that's enough! Come back! Eat my bullet seeds! The tacos were super tasty for anyone that cares. There was guacamole. And chippies. It's more like a taco salad, I guess, than tacos, but with not very much lettuce. I mean, enough lettuce. Whatever. It was good. Ah, yeah, we will change Pokemon again. Continuing to make progress! Slow progress. That's right. Had a moment where I was like, which Pokemon do I need now? I need Ollie. Speaking of Pokemon, which is obviously a thing that I'm going to do frequently when I'm playing this game, have been playing a lot more Pokemon Go again. And with the most recent update that's come out, with the changes to the tracking system and things like that, I feel like Niantic is starting to really address the concerns that players were having about the game. And that's awesome, in my opinion. I'm really excited about that. I'm really happy that that's happening. Although I do wish that they had a bit more open communication with their fan base, because I think the fan base is really crying out for that. But I did finally hatch one Pikachu. I only have 10 candies, so I am only 1/5 of the way to my Raichu, but we're making progress. Which is wonderful and very important. I've also hatched some other really great Pokemon lately. I finally got a Growlithe to evolve to an Arcanine. I got to evolve my Horsey into a Seadra, and I hatched a Magmar today. So life's been pretty sweet in Pokemon Go world. I play that game all the time. Which, you know, I'm not going to complain about, but other people around me might sometimes. I've started to reach that point where I'm, like, enjoying choosing restaurants and things like that based on if the restaurant has a Pokestop, because then I can click the Pokestop while I'm in the restaurant eating. Oh, I might be just a tad obsessed. Just a tad. Alright, what else we got going on up here? Whap! just want your item! Competing against the young keeps me youthful. I suck up the souls of the youth through my cane! Pikachu! They're so cute. I love Pikachus. Oh no, I've been thunder waved! Ow! I should have used him. Should use a paralyze heal. Oh, you got Pikachu? Aha! You've been burned! Aha! Ow, that's gonna hurt. Ooh, ooh. Shoo! Ah. There we go. Down, Pikachu, down! Yay, level 14! Ponyo's leveling up very quickly. I'm very pleased about that. Magikarp apparently has a fairly quick EXP production. EXP production? EXP... parabola? That's not the word I want either. Oh yay, a Stardust! Dollar bill, y'all! I don't know if I've talked about some of the not pain-related things that fibromyalgia can cause, but for those who don't know, fibromyalgia can cause something that's typically we call it fibro fog, and it tends to make you feel slow and tired, and it can give you a lot of trouble in trying to find the word that you want. And that's something that I get late in the day especially after I've been working all day, because what I do for a living in regular life is talk on the radio. So that can be really, really draining for me, and I'm experiencing quite a bit of fibro fog this evening as I'm doing some recording, but I don't want to not record because I want to keep up on the episodes that I'm producing for everybody. Oh, once learned, it is not so easily discarded. It's okay. I think Vinny will learn it and be fine. I think it'll be Vinny. I don't know who it'll be. Ooh, a strong or a rare Pokemon. I think all Pokemon have their unique individual strengths. That's one of the things that I really liked about competitive battling. I saw a lot of the same Pokemon over and over and over again, but in my personal Pokemon League around here, I got to see a lot of really interesting Pokemon because the leader of my league, the owner of my league, when I first joined, was very adamant about using Pokemon that normal people ignored, and it was just awesome to see the things he would do with Pokemon. He had a fortress that was insane. He had a shelter that we all hated. He did a lot of really great things with Pokemon, and it's a really big inspiration to me. Maybe someday you'll see this, Josh, but it was a huge inspiration to me in the way that I started training Pokemon when I started getting into competitive battling. And for those of you who have never done it before, you have to go in knowing that you're gonna lose, and you're gonna lose a lot. It happens. And not only does it happen, but it's just sort of how it goes in the beginning. While you're learning how to get everything put together right, and you're learning timing, and you're learning how to anticipate the moves of your enemies, And I lost, and I lost, and I lost for so long until I finally hit on what ended up being my first really strong, solid Pokemon. And it wasn't like a Dragonite or a Latios or anything like that. It wasn't a traditionally thought of very strong Pokemon. It wasn't like a Hydreigon. It wasn't a Ferrothorn. It was a Manectric that I named Tesla. And because it wasn't part of the standard meta, people didn't know how to handle it. And I had choice scarfed it, so it was fast. It was so fast, faster than anything. And, well, I mean, obviously not faster than anything. You can choice scarf Pokemon that are naturally faster than Manectric and become faster, but it was so satisfying to fight with this Pokemon because nobody knew how to handle it. And I finally started winning, and the satisfaction I got out of that was freaking amazing. And I was so happy. And from that point forward, I started looking at Pokemon like, you know, how can I make any Pokemon I want to strong? How can I make any Pokemon in the game worthwhile and fit on a team? And that's how I ended up with Pokemon like my Relicanth, who most people don't use because he's slow. He's defensive, but he's slow, and his attack isn't that great. And despite having the ability Rockhead, he can't really use it very often because why do you gotta keep growling at me? You're lowering my attack. And then I miss. Oh, Amelia. But I paired Relicanth with a Ninjask, and the Ninjask would Swords Dance, and if he could, he would Swords Dance twice. Most of the time, he could only get the one Swords Dance off, because you give him a Focus Sash, so that he for sure gets one Swords Dance off. And then you protect, and if possible, you Swords Dance, and then you protect. And then you Baton Pass. And you Baton Pass all of his natural speed boosts and all of those magnificent Swords Dance attack boosts to Relicanth, and then suddenly he's a speedy defensive tank who can Resto Chesto and murder your face with Rockhead. He was so much fun. I had a... Oh, jeez. Amelia. Oh, there we go. I had a friend who went to Pokemon League with us who just got swept by my Relicanth because he didn't deal with the Ninjask the way he should have. And he refused to battle me if I was using Relicanth ever again. So basically, to answer that dude's question, I think that all Pokemon are strong, so I would prefer a rare Pokemon. I don't believe I saw you at the party. Because I wasn't at your stupid party. Last Dawn. And your Rattata. Your Rattata? 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 Rattata or Rattata? I think I asked that question once already. What are we gonna throw out? Ignatius, probably. Amelia's starting to fall behind a little bit. That's alright, we'll get there. Amber! Your quick attacks are annoying. Everyone on this boat has quick attack. Ha! You were gonna try to Hyper Fang. Sucks to be you! I will indeed switch Pokemon. Back to Ponyo! Ponyo! Hey, Pikachu. Alright, let's see how Vinny does against one of these, because Ignatius handled himself okay. But I think that Vinny is probably going to be where it's at. Really? God, that's annoying. Vinny is more defensive. That's good to know. But the bullet seeds are very neutral. How's the vine whip there? This is good testing grounds for Lieutenant Surge. Unless, of course, I'm paralyzed and can't move. Come on! Oh no, not double team! Don't make it harder to hit you, you jerk face! Oh good, we're fine. Oh, okay. We might be able to get through the Lieutenant Surge battle. We might make it. Vinny is just starting to outpace everybody. Ooh, acid! Yes? What will we lose, though? Because acid is a base 40 versus base 35. That's 2, so that's a base 20. You know what? Let's get rid of poison powder. Because sleep powder is typically more effective for me, and Ali still has poison powder. Take it easy! You take it easy. I'll take it easy right all over you! I just blocked my ability to get your stupid item. Oh, it was an X attack? That's all it was? Okay, fine. So, that's where we're gonna end this episode. I am officially overtime again. We didn't quite make it through this whole floor. There's 2 rooms left, which we will finish in the next episode. So, as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like button if you're liking what you're seeing. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Remember, we are on the push to my first 100 subscribers, the reward for which is me screaming like a small girl as I record my very first horror game. And remember, these are games, guys, so try to have a little bit of fun.